Hey guys, so today I'm going to be looking at things people did at a sleepover. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. Played with matches. For years afterwards, thought I'd burn my aunt and uncle's house down. I was staying with them. My cousin and I were lighting matches in the kitchen and throwing them in the sink to put them out. The head of one flew off and landed in the shelving unit by the sink. Still smoking, but when we looked for it, we couldn't find it. It was the 80s, so all those kids don't play with matches. Ads were everywhere. Hours later, we were awakened by my aunt telling us to get out of the house because it was on fire. Watched the house burn to the ground and was terrified to tell them what we'd been doing earlier. I just knew we'd done it. Carried that guilt for years. When I was around 15-ish, which was many years later, I finally told my aunt. She started laughing, and after realizing I'd been thinking this the whole time, hugged me and explained it had been the wiring in the back bedroom. I was an adult before I finally understood. After learning about how fire marshals investigate fires, that it wasn't just an assumption that made and could let go of that guilt. So I guess technically the most screwed up thing I did on a sleepover was traumatize myself for years. Holy shit. Oh my gosh. That's one heavy thing to keep to yourself for so long, honestly. Like, whoa, I would feel so bad too. It makes sense that they think that it's their fault because they did play with matches and they couldn't find the one match, right? What the heck? Well, thank gosh. At least they confessed and they figured out that it wasn't them. They're free. Got their bloody nose. It was dark and I didn't know the house. So I stuck near the walls and went down the hallway and found the bathroom. Got the bleeding to stop, cleaned up and went back to sleep. In the morning, the mum came in, frantic, making sure everyone was alive after she saw smeared, bloody handprints all the way down the hallway. What the heck? Okay. That is creepy though. We were all like 9 or 10-year-old girls and everyone else had fallen asleep except for me. So I decided I would play a prank on them. I got up and shook a good amount of black pepper into my hand and went to several of the girls and held it under their noses. What I was thinking would happen was they would wake up sneezing and be like, hey, that was silly. But instead they ended up waking up crying because they inhaled pepper, and turns out black pepper being inhaled can really sting. The girls cried so hard that my parents woke up and I had to explain the whole innocent idea behind the scheme. I felt so bad. Oh, so innocent though. I didn't know that black peppers would sting that bad though. I didn't know that. I pissed on the air mattress and my friend's mum asked if a raccoon broke in. Wait, she knew, right? I'm pretty sure she knew. She was either calling him a raccoon or trying to save him from embarrassment. So my house never had junk food when I was little, and when I slept over my friend's house, I ate an entire chips container while everyone was asleep and then put the container under her little sister's bed, who then got blamed for it and in trouble. Wow. Same. At my place, we were never allowed junk food either, only once a week. So we'd eat junk food every Friday. Who else wasn't allowed junk food as a kid? Honestly. Sad. Like, I ate a lot as a kid. It was just me eating a lot of rice. Too much rice. I got my first period at a sleepover, and lucky for me, the first year of periods came with wicked vomiting and diarrhea. So in the middle of the night, right before everyone fell asleep, I destroyed my friend's bathroom with a volcanic amount of diarrhea. Then on my way back to the living room, where 5 preteen girls were crammed, I proceeded to vomit directly between 2 girls sleeping. I had to ask the mum for help with cleaning up the mess. It gets that bad for some people. I had no idea vomiting and diarrhea was also a thing when you had your period. That's tough. And I thought my life was bad when I have cramps. Oh my. Okay, I feel lucky now. I'm just glad I don't vomit. Walked home while everyone was asleep. Didn't tell my friends, didn't tell their parents, didn't tell my parents. Just crawled out a window at my friend's house and crawled in a window at my own. Went to bed. Not a single person looked for me in the morning. Oh, no one looked for them? That's why they left. Honestly. Fake friends. No one cared about them at all. That's why. Accidentally clogged the toilet at friend's house. There was no plunger and the toilet was filling rapidly. I panicked and ran to my friend who promptly called for his dad. His dad takes one look and yells from the bathroom, "Jesus, how big of a shit did you take?" It took years before I went back to his house. That is the worst though. Oh my gosh. Was pretty young, but I shit myself while I was sleeping and hid the underwear under my homie's bed. Bro. Ew, just chuck it in the bed. What the heck? If you had the time to take it off and whatever, just go outside and chuck it somewhere. What is... Why? One of my buddies in high school would bully me all the time and he treated me like shit while I was staying over his house with other friends. One time he told me to go get him a glass of water, so I went upstairs, poured him a glass of water, dipped my nuts in it for 3 seconds, then gave it to him. Ew. Deserved it. This is why you don't bully people. Couldn't find bathroom, peed in cat's litter box. Yo, the cat is like, who pissed in my litter box? I peed on my friend's couch during sleepover. I was 10. Kinda old to pee the bed, I know. I woke up in a panic, of course, but discovered the couch cushions weren't sewed to the couch and they were identical on both sides. So I flipped it, changed into a spare pair of shorts, and went to sleep. A year later, while I was at that friend's house, his mum discovered my huge yellow piss stain on the bottom of the couch cushion. Of course, she didn't suspect me. My friend's little sister took the heat. It was me, Miss Schofield. I pissed on your couch and let it soak for a year. Oh my gosh. I don't trust kids, but it just shows how they don't ever clean their couch. Okay. So I have a history of sleep talking or walking issues, and they're especially heightened when I'm stressed. I don't like being away from home, so sleepovers are a recipe for disaster for me. Lo and behold, I woke up one morning after my first sleepover to the horrifying news from my friend that I started sleepwalking, yelled "karate chop" over and over, and proceeded to ruthlessly swing my arms into my friend's stomach, effectively waking her up out of dead sleep. We were 8. This was the first time I slept over her house, and I had never told her about my sleepwalking problems. She still makes fun of me about it to this day. Karate chop! Karate chop! Now that's hilarious. I jumped out the window to a mattress below for some money. I slept there with the blanket because they did not let me back in. It was winter and I thought I'd freeze to death. What? Some friends they have there. The parents did nothing. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!